There's something about food grilled outside. It's just wonderful, isn't it? Hi, I'm Curtis, and welcome to the show, our show. Today, wow, I'm out in West Marin at the Marin French Cheese Factory. Love this place. When my father was alive and he'd come out from Georgia, this was always his first stop. Today's show is going to be some more reminiscing. We're going to wrap up the barbecue show. I'm going to do a quick zip through slicing the eggplant and getting it ready for the grill. Then I'm going to make a burger for you that I think you're going to love. Ooh, stick around for that one. We're going to kick the show off today with a blast from the past with Regis and Kathy Lee show. Now, Kathy Lee was off that day, so he had a special guest host. Take a look.
Aikens out here putting together some wonderful veggie burgers for you.
One of your favorites.
Morningstar has a veggie burger, right?
Morningstar makes 4 incredible patties. They've got a spicy bean burgers out of sight.
Yeah.
They've got a garden griller that I'm going to use a little bit of in this recipe today. This is absolutely fabulous.
All right.
So we're going to teach America how to do any American burger. I call it.
Anybody can make a hamburger or a cheeseburger.
Exactly.
Right?
Veggie burger is something a
Something
little
new.
different.
But before we go, Reeves, I got to enjoy to read my apron now. How much?
Give me a hug. Give me a
That's
hug.
right, baby. You know, on my show, pick you always get a hug to get it started with. Now, these are our meat-free burgers, totally meat-free. And what I've got here, Joy, is some beans. I want you to add them. Kidney beans, totally red kidney beans. We can add those into the blender.
All of them?
All right?
Now, this doesn't make it too mushy when you put it in a blender?
It gets a bit mushy, but what I do is I add some of that garden burger, that veggie, that griller in there to keep it, kind of keep it up. We put in cracked wheat, exactly. Now, I heard you love cracked whit.
Well, cracked wheat, I never
one
had
of his
cracked
all-time
wheat in my
favorites.
hamburger before.
It's a flour. It's a type of flour. Don't worry, baby. It's going to taste good.
Now
What you add now?
Sour cream.
There you go.
Cheese.
All right.
And
Green
chopped green onions.
You don't even need me in this segment. Look at this. The husband and wife team. What's
chopped
next?
parsley,
Well, that's
but
white. That's white paper there. We
there
don't
it
need
is.
that,
Chopped
Reeves.
parsley.
What do you think?
Parsley?
All the parsley goes right in
I'm not a
there.
lover of parsley.
Okay.
Here comes the
Here comes
cumin.
your cumin.
Go, cumin.
Is it cumin or cumin?
Whatever you want to say.
Okay.
When people
Now,
are pretty to me,
how
they
much
say,
salt do you want
we're going to
in
just a little
Curtis?
pinch. Just a
All right,
pinch of
just a little
salt.
pinch.
Now,
It's a good thing Regis, he would dump this whole
I know he would. Now, what we want to do
Okay.
here, Joy, is take it on and we're going to just
And you're
blend
gonna
it.
pulse.
Yeah, we're going to pulse. I love that word,
I do
pulse.
too.
Ooh. Hey, Reeves, this woman is a fox,
That
man.
is
Oh, yeah.
Curtis, thank you very
Girl.
much.
All
Now
right.
you don't get it into your fingernails.
Let's
when
take
you
a
cut
look at
like
this.
do
We'll let
you?
the folks at home take a look in there. Here we go.
that
Take your
doesn't-
time
Now,
at
you
home.
see, I should look in
Mash it
there.
up.
It's
Oh,
kind of
Reeves.
scary to look in.
Reeves.
But yeah, I know it'll look different when
It'll
you
look
get it
different.
cooked.
Now,
That's
what we're going to
gonna
do is
taste
let this
good.
cool down in the fridge. Let me move this out of the way real quickly.
Why do you
Let me
want
show
to
you.
put it
Well,
for
we want
refrigerated?
to cool it down, Joy, so we can make our patties, our meat-free patties. And what I've done is I've added some of that Morningstar griller. And what I want you to do, Reeves, get your hands in it. Because, Joy, there we go. Let's make a burger.
Yeah, I had the
Tips
cat.
at home, guys. Tips at home. What you can do, a little oil on your hands or cold water will keep the patty from sticking.
Good idea.
Doesn't that look good?
Okay.
There it
I've got a
is.
couple right here,
Try to
okay?
keep them uniform,
Keep
right?
them uniform, looking good. And the smaller you make your burger, the easier it's going to cook, Joy.
Smaller
They
you
won't,
make
they
it, the
won't
easier
dry
it'll
out on
cook.
you, okay?
Okay.
I've added a little bit of oil there. You see how that works? We're going to drop them right on the
That
grill.
smells great.
Doesn't that smell good? Did you enjoy that blast in the past? Regis Philbin, what a great guy. He was so nice to me and his wife, Joy. If I can find my other 2 appearances on the show with Kathy Lee, and then later on, I'll share those in one of our blasts from the past as well. Well, I'm going to enjoy the view out here. Going to have some of the cheeses I picked up. Let's get this show started. Spread love, everybody. All right. Now, on my left is the ingredients to make a pomodori, or quick, easy marinara sauce. Some olive oil. I'm going to saute my onion. We'll take this whole onion, use that onion, along with some basil and oregano. And I've got about a pound or half a pound or so of cherry tomatoes I'm just going to slice up and throw in there, along with 2 or 3 cloves of garlic. Now, we're going to make that eggplant, that eggplant parm on the grill. So if we just put all those wonderful wet ingredients, they might just fall through the racks. So what I'm going to do is slice this beautiful sourdough, California, San Francisco sourdough, and I'm going to toast it on the grill. Then we'll put our beautiful eggplant on top of that, bring it in and serve it up. Now, you've seen all the ingredients, so let's go to the stove top and I'll whip them up real quickly for you. And then we'll go back to that grill and get those ribs ready to eat. Yeah. I've got about a tablespoon and a half of olive oil in the pan, getting nice and hot. And a little safety tip. I think I've mentioned this before. However, when you have handles sticking out like that, someone could run by, walk by, bump it, and burn themselves. So always turn those handles, especially if you have kids in the house. Now the oil should be nice and hot. Let's see if we get that beautiful sizzle that I love. Yes, we do. And we're just going to build a little quick pasta sauce. I'm sorry, marinara pomodori sauce for our grilled eggplant parmesan. Let this cook for about a minute, minute and a half, just enough to start softening up. Those onions are coming along nicely. They were starting to become translucent. You can also see a little brown. That's that natural sugar coming out. Next, I'm going to add my garlic. I got my tablespoon of sugar there I don't want to lose. I'm going to add half of my garlic right now because I just love that garlicky flavor. Put some of that garlic in there. I'm going to save the rest for a minute from now. Let's add our tomatoes. That's about a half pound of cherry tomatoes. Again, it's just Lisa and I tonight. So we're going to make just enough for 1 or 2 servings. You can place a lid on that to help sweat those tomatoes. I'm going to add some of my San Marzano tomatoes paste. I love this. Stir it up, little darling. The lid, take a look at the, oh, look at that. Just to help sweat it out, bring that liquids out. Let's add some of the dry basil along with the oregano. I'm going to lower the temperature. We're going to add the sugar. Remember that brown sugar offsets that the acid in the tomatoes, okay? A lot of times in your pomodori sauce, we'll use grated carrots, any kind of grated vegetable that can bring the sweetness out. There goes the rest of the garlic along with the fresh basil. And I'm going to just let this cook for about 25 or 30 minutes. It is so hot outside, I think I'm going to wait till the sun starts to go down before grilling making the eggplant, okay? All right. Don't let the sun go down on me. Well, there's a little review here of me in what I call my Charlie Chaplin mode, getting the vegetables ready for the grill. The eggplant, we're just going to slice it into what I call my eggplant steaks. We're going to plate them in the aluminum pan and then cover them, be very liberal with the olive oil because we need that oil to add the flavor. Now this is the gray Mexican squash, same type of cuts to that. We're going to add olive oil and go to town. Then we've got that, what they were calling 8-ball squash. I cut that and just liberally used olive oil to get it ready. We prepared the globe eggplant into rounds, as you can see, and we are ready to go to the grill. Just take your time and we'll show the grilling sequence coming up next. The eggplant has been marinating. I've got it covered with the saran wrap, and I think I may have found a way to have this shot where you can see me and see me work, huh? Outside. 3, 2, 1. There's our vegetables. They've been marinating in that olive oil with a little bit of seasoning, and the grill is nice and hot, so let's go to work. Eggplant, gonna put them on along with some of the squash, the yellow squash. Did I say yellow squash? I meant the zucchini. That gray, that Mexican gray zucchini. That's what it's marketed as. And here's that beautiful variegated eggplant. I'm going to cook these thoroughly, 3-4 minutes per side. And even if we get a flame up, I don't want you to panic. When I say flame up, if the flames pop up, I don't want you to panic. It's not like when cooking beef, you might burn it too much. With the eggplant, I don't mind seeing a flame up, and that's because that olive oil is cooking. See if I can find some of that red, some of that round. That round zucchini, round squash, we're going to call it, not 8-ball. Every time I say that, I just want to chuckle. A nice grill marks on our squash. I want these to cook thoroughly. Just take your time. I love it. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? The rib, the grill marks on there. Now I've moved all the vegetables to the right. Then I'm going to fill the grill up and allow the vegetables to cook thoroughly before we move on. The vegetables are looking really nice. Can you see the oil cooking through? Now these that are quite done, that beautiful color, I'm going to move to the top rack. Oh, we are ready to make our grilled eggplant parm. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? You can also put this in the barbecue sauce, and you can make like a hoagie, a eggplant hoagie. Oh, look at that. That's just gorgeous. Woo. Beautiful. Our eggplant squash is looking really good. I'm going to start removing it and putting it into a one of our storage dishes over on the left there. On my left, your right. Isn't that gorgeous? Squash, that 8-ball squash as they call it. It's just gorgeous. Now let's go ahead and prep our baguette. I've got a few slices already that I'm going to put right here in this container. And what I want to do is make sure I slice them thick enough where they won't fall through the grill. However, thin enough that they'll grill quickly. Okay, maybe 1/4 inch or so. Just got my bread knife just cut right through. And this is going to be the base of our Parmesan, grilled Parmesan, okay? Eggplant parm, I should say. Have you ever had an eggplant parm sandwich? Well, think about that, okay? Now this piece, because it'll be so small, I'm going to slice through the bottom of it and have a longer piece like so. Now, we've got them all in our little container here, and I'm going to spritz them liberally with olive oil so I can get nice grill marks, like toasted. I'm going to flip them over. Yes, I'm going to do both sides because we're going to serve this on a plate, and we're not going to worry about having to touch it with our hands. Toss everything, I'll turn everything over. Quick peek at our grill because our eggplant and vegetables are done, and I've brought the ribs back to let them warm up. Can you hear my sprinklers going off? Well, we're getting the house together, we're getting the yard together. Have this big, hopefully we'll have a house party. Not like the one Kid and Play had back in the day, right? Okay, olive oil. And of course, if you want to add some seasoning, some garlic salt or whatever to that, feel free. This is looking really nice. Get some grill marks, just a little color in that bread and that toast. Those sourdough baguettes. This time of year when it's hot, nothing like cooking outside. Just cool it off and let the house cool down. Get that AC fixed soon. Come on, Seth, get down here and fix that AC. Oh, look at that piece there. There we go. We're gonna take them off. I'll bring out the marinara and the Parmesan, and we'll start putting together our grilled eggplant parm. To make our grilled eggplant parm, we've got everything we need here, and I'm simply going to a little marinara, onto our bread. Put it right in the center. It's like making little pizzas, huh? There's that marinara. Check that Pomodori, right? And I'm going to sprinkle a little Reggiano Parmigiano on there. Wow. And let's get the eggplant. Again, same thing. We're going to add marinara, Parmesan. What I'm going to do is add these to the grill and just let them heat up. I've taken the ribs inside already. In fact, I think I'm going to put these on the top rack so they won't burn. On the two sides are heated. This side is not. Let's go ahead and get a couple more ready. Then we'll close the grill and let them cook up. Marinara, cheese, eggplant. Ooh la la. I think I'll use 2 pieces of eggplant on this one. Isn't that gorgeous, that grilled eggplant? It's still hot. Oh, a little more marinara. And we just repeat the process till we get as many you need done for your dinner tonight. Since it's just Lisa and I'm going to make about 2 each. And remember, we have the ribs as well. Our Memorial Day. Oh, Reggiano Parmigiano, huh? Okay, bon appetit. Let's come back. We'll taste it up. You can even make a grilled zucchini Parmesan, huh? I'll let that cheese melt. Oh, I almost put my fingers in my mouth. Wouldn't that be a faux pas on TV? Well, it's just me, right? Oh, this is gorgeous. Let's go into our Charlie Chaplin mode and get these wrapped up and made to go on the grill. 2 or 3 eggplant parms, each for Lisa and me. I have these recipes called like a pasta for 1, maybe 2. That's kind of like this one right here. Pasta for 1, maybe 2, or should I say eggplant parm for 1, maybe 2. Now we've got 4 on the grill, 2 for me, 2 for Lisa. We'll close this up, give it about 3-4 minutes just so that cheese melts, and we'll go to town. Go to town means to eat. Here's a picture of Jeffrey, my big brother. Today he became a minister in the AME church. Good. The grilled vegetables make a wonderful side dish. That's that round squash. That's so good. Remember, just olive oil, a little seasoning to it. Then I've got the eggplant. Here's our eggplant, grilled eggplant parmesan. Isn't that a gorgeous little dish? Mama Latanzio, I'm going to make this for you too when you come out west. Let's try those ribs. Yep. A grilled burger I think you'll like. Take a look at a picture of my big brother and his babies. The grill is nice and hot, so I thought I'd share with you one of my favorite burgers. Quick, easy. I'm going to serve it on a bun, and I'm also going to serve it up as a salad with just the greens and no bread if you're watching those carbs. Here are the ingredients. Burger. About a ½ pound of ground beef. Gonna make 2 quarter pounders. I've got some Lea and Perron, Worcestershire sauce, onions. I've sauteed the onions. When they're nice and soft like that, they help to retain juice in that burger. Gonna add some pesto. Oh, just wait till you try that. I've got some cheddar cheese, along with about 2 ounces of that homemade barbecue sauce. Salt and pepper to taste. Remember, you want to get your grill nice and hot, scrape it off. Let anything that's been there before cook off, burn it off, so it's good and clean. Let's make our burgers. I'm going to add a couple of shakes, maybe a teaspoon of the Worcestershire sauce. I just love how that W sauce, the flavor it adds to meats. I use it when I'm making my meatloaf. And then I'm going to add my onions. Again, I sauteed the onions in just a little bit of olive oil. You will not believe how good those taste, and it keeps the burger nice and juicy and soft. And I'm going to work those in just a little bit before I start adding the other things. I'm just going to kind of work those in. Like I said, we're gonna do like two burgers. One for Lisa, one for me. I might make mine bigger than hers, but please don't tell her I told you that. Oh no, she's listening in the other room. Is that okay, honey, if I make my burger bigger? Yep. All right, so the onions are going in, and I'm gonna add the pesto. Now, those of you that enjoy pesto on pasta, think about this pesto, and you go, okay, why is he adding pesto? Just think about it's got basil in it, it's got the Parmesan cheese, it's got pine nuts, so all that flavor is added to your ground beef, to your burger patty, right? And we're going to add in some cheese. What is it, about 2 tablespoons of sharp cheddar there? And I'm going to work it in. And last, but of course, not least, the barbecue sauce. Where is the barbecue sauce? Where the barbecue sauce, as my little niece Kendall would say. I'll be home in Georgia in a couple of weeks. Get a hug from Kendall, I hope. And who knows, maybe I can get some videos of her and I'll share them with you all on the show. Now, sometimes we make controversies in the food world. Like, I like to work the meat and get all the flavor throughout. Some chefs will tell you, oh, don't overwork the ground beef, or, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, what I want to remind you of, there's more than one way to build a bridge, okay? So, try techniques out. If Emerald says something and you like what he's doing, go for it. If Bobby Flay says something you love it, go for it. If Curtis Aikens says something that's better, of course it's better. I'm totally kidding. Those are buddies of mine, so I wouldn't diss them if I had to. Now, I've got a plate here. The plate was in the fridge, so we got it nice and chilled. I think I've talked to you all the time about keeping things cold when you're working with meat and poultry. Any of those items, you want to keep the temperature down before we start to cook with it. Now look at that. Can you see all that flavor in that burger? Bring it up. Burger can, we call it. Now, I'm going to divide that right in half and make 2 patties. Start by making a nice round first, then we'll flatten it out. And when you cook your burgers, you want the internal temperature to be at least 125 Fahrenheit, okay? I don't know what that translates to in centigrade. Look at that burger. See these in grocery stores now, they're starting to make the cheese-filled burgers. And you'll notice when I cook my burgers, I put a little indent in the center when I'm on the grill. It helps them cook evenly, and I'll do that on both sides. Sometimes I'll even take and poke a hole all the way through. Now this was Lisa's. This is the smaller of the 2, so shh, don't tell her. Okay, well, make that burger. You know what? I think these would make incredible meatballs as well. So I'm going to take and grill my. I'm going to toast my bun, my hamburger bun on the grill as well, and I'm going to make a nice little green salad so I can show you, how we're going to serve that up on the salad. It's a pretty patty, huh? Flip it over. Put those little 2 indentations in the middle. Helps that cooking time. Okay. Let's move to the barbecue grill. Those burgers, they look so good. Yeah, nice and hot. And I'm going to cook these with the grill open. And I am a flipper. I'll flip the burgers 3 or 4 times. And I really like to get them over so the juice comes up, stays in the middle. All right. It's a bit windy today, so I decided I'd close the grill so I wouldn't lose so much heat. Oh, look at that. Gonna do our first flip. Gonna close that up. Oh, the burgers are coming along nicely. And I brought my the bun out. What I like to do when I'm toasting any bread on the grill is I'll put a little olive oil on it so to keep it from burning. When you first put it down there and it won't stick to the grill. And I'm not going to toast them for too long. Let's flip our burgers. I'm going to go grab my meat thermometer. That's always a tough word, meat thermometer, and we'll check the temperatures. Again, we want it at least 125, okay? My meat thermometer. Now I can tell these are they're still a little juicy there. I think our bread is looking quite good though. Show the, oh, look at that. Mm. Yeah, baby. Woo! Now, let's check our temp, our internal temp. I've got it set at 145. The burger is nice at 125, and right now our internal temp is 125, so we got a kind of a medium burger there. This is a little smaller patty, so it's got a little higher temperature. So this is 149. You can still see a little red running out. So if you like your burgers on the rare side, let's do it. As Tone Luke would say, let's do it. These are going to be such nice, juicy burgers. Ooh la la. I think our burgers are time to come off the grill. Oh yeah, it's party time. Excellent. Look at that. Ooh-wee. Okay, there's our burgers. Burger salad on the left. Burger on a bun on the right. Let's give it a taste. Pickles from Sonoma on there on the bun, on the burger. And I just felt like, you know, it's outside. Burgers should be on a paper plate. Lisa would not like that, so I had to make her salad on a, oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? On a plate, kitchen, dinner plate. Mmm. The juice in that burger, wow-wee. Mmm. That pesto, all those flavors just jump. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, I shouldn't make all those sounds. I cooked it, so I knew it was going to be good. Lisa's salad. Can I taste it, baby? Mmm. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Remember, it's always about spreading love. Burgers outside. A little pesto in there. Those grilled onions, keep them nice and moist. Hope you enjoyed. Doesn't that smell good?
Of course, now you've got all the toppings that go with
baby.
it.
We got beautiful
Grilled
toppings.
onions, grilled peppers.
Come look at this. Ooh, ah. Reach, give him his spatula.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you like the way this is flowing, America?
Yeah, this
I'm
is
with
the-
Regis, Mom. He won't give me $1 million, though.
All right, we only have a few seconds
Only a few
left.
seconds. All right, we got some burgers here to taste. We've got several here, Reg. Got some ketchup to it. Add mustard. I've got pickles. I've got anything you guys want to add.
Guacamole, salsa.
mayonnaise,
Take a little
salsa.
bite of this one, okay?
All right, there you go, Big Daddy.
That's the one we just.
That's when we just
That's
took
hot.
off the grill.
Can I taste?
What do you think, babe?
Is that good?
Tastes like a burger, huh? You didn't get a chance to taste mine. Taste my burger.
Very good.
All right. Here we go. Look, ketchup.
I like that.
Isn't that good? Isn't that
That
good?
doesn't need anything.
Thank you. Anytime, y'all. Recipes on the website, right? That's right. www.regis.
That's great.
They know the website.
He doesn't know the website.
See y'all.
If you would like to try Curtis Aikens' recipe or any of our Grill Friday recipes, visit our website at www.regisandkathylee.com.